everybody, I am the Lazy Kiwi and welcome back to another Create a Sim video. Today we are making the Teletubbies as Sims. So this was actually recommended by one of you guys and I instantly wanted to do this because I grew up on the Teletubbies. That was one of the first memories that I have of a TV show and they are just such a distant memory, but I loved them. So I really wanted to make them today and well, let me just say that I had to take some creative liberties when it came to making the Teletubbies because as we all know, this is what they look like. They are not really conventionally humans, if that's the right way to say it. They're very... I don't really know what the word is for it. They're interesting, to say the least. And I did not know how to make them into Sims, so I really stretched it a bit and just... I literally googled Teletubbies personalities, and let me tell you, that did not help in the slightest. Well, okay, it did help me a little teensy bit because I then got to kind of Google, or well, Pinterest aesthetics for the types of personalities that they had. So we are starting this off with Tinky Winky, which is, according to Google, the biggest Teletubby, and she is a bluish purple and also clumsy and gentle. With that, I literally just went onto Pinterest and said, clumsy, gentle, aesthetic outfits. It did not get me that far, if I'm being honest. I tried to kind of go for like a cozy vibe with this one. And again, bluish purple, like what am I supposed to do with that? Is it blue or is it purple? And I really actually cannot tell. Like I think I'm a little bit colorblind when it comes to that. I really don't know if it's blue or purple. So I went for blue and purple. The hat is blue and the hair is like a black blue. You know, like the OG black, in quotes, color that the hair was. That one, because we all know that is tinted blue. That is like a dark blue color. So yeah, I kind of went for that and then like this purple, really cute like jumper thing, this one. I thought it was so adorable and it does look cozy and like kind of cute. I did not know how to put clumsy into this aesthetic, but just so that we know, she's clumsy, okay? She's a clumsy girly, but I think she turned out really cute. I never thought in my life that I would make the Teletubbies into Sims, but here we are. So thank you to the person who suggested this because I had a lot of fun making them. I really just did not know where to start, so this was pretty difficult when it came to making characters as Sims. I never thought. The Teletubbies, that was not even one of my thoughts ever, but I do really love this idea. So let me know if you guys have ever made the Teletubbies into Sims, and will you guys ever, because I think it's a pretty fun idea. But we are now on to our second tubby for the day. That sounds terrible. I don't think I'm gonna call them tubbies from now on. They are the Teletubbies, I'm just gonna say that. However, it's a mouthful, but okay, anyway, we are now on to Dipsy, which is the second biggest Teletubby, and she is green, stubborn, and stylish. They say stylish as if these Teletubbies go around putting on outfits, being all cool and stuff, but no, they always wear the same thing. I truly do not know what they mean with stylish. However, that did help me on my quest on making Teletubbies into Sims because I could then put into the Pinterest machine that she is stubborn and stylish. That did, in fact, give me quite a few options, and I kind of mixed a few of them together to come up with whatever the heck I came up with at the end. And I do think she turned out really nice, but I really am still just stuck on the idea that this Teletubby is stylish. So if any of you guys know what a stylish Teletubby looks like, do let me know. I think the best thing that I can come up with is the cowboy hat that I saw in one of the pictures, because she was rocking that, okay? I got to admit. But yeah, this Teletubby is also, I don't know who my favorite was. I think my favorite Teletubby was always the red one, but I cannot remember because I was so small. I was literally like a baby. So I do not remember much of anything about the Teletubbies. The one thing I remember the most is probably the most horrifying thing about the Teletubbies, and it's the baby son. The baby son, that was the... that thing was the fuel for my nightmares, and I wish I could forget it, but that it's burned into my memories. I will never forget the baby son in the Teletubbies. So I don't know if anybody else remembers that. I don't actually know how old any of you are. I think my stats on YouTube says that most of you are between 18 and 25, so I'm assuming that most of you also probably watched the Teletubbies when you were younger. A lot of you not, because there are obviously more people of many different age ranges watching my videos, but for the most part, as YouTube stats are saying, most of you are within my age range, so I'm assuming you saw the Teletubbies and you guys know what I'm talking about. But we are now on to the next Teletubby, which I think at the moment, this is my favorite Teletubby. I don't know if it was and still is, but right now, my favorite Teletubby is definitely Poe. So Poe is not Poe, what am I saying? Laa-Laa, sorry, my bad. So Laa-Laa is the second smallest Teletubby. She is the yellow Teletubby, and she is sweet and bubbly. So I really wanted to kind of bring that into the look, so I gave her this soft expression and kind of made her really cutesy, which I absolutely love how she turned out. But I don't know, I feel like it's really difficult to kind of give aesthetics to the Teletubbies, but this really did help me out, the personalities, because I could go and say sweet and bubbly, and that did help me to kind of come up with ideas for this. Also, Pinterest, if you do not know what you want to do, Pinterest everything, because that is where I get most of my inspiration from. And also, I did mention this in another video, but if you're working with like people and stuff that do not really have very realistic faces and you want to make them into Sims, saying fan art behind them, that really does help, because like I said in the previous video that I said this in, people are so creative, and artists in particular can come up with absolutely anything that their minds can think of and put it onto paper or onto a screen or onto a canvas, and that is incredible. So if you struggle to do that yourself, putting in fan art to kind of see what something would look like more realistic in a sense, that definitely does help. That's what I do a lot of the times. I tried that with the Teletubbies. Let me just tell you, don't do that. Do not go on to anything and say Teletubbies fan art, because you get some weird stuff. People are freaky, okay? I truly do not know what a lot of you were thinking, and I don't want to know. I really do not want to know what's going on in your minds. But yeah, so this is, at the moment, my favorite Teletubby. I don't know if it's the favorite sim that I've made today. I do love all of them, and I don't know which one is my favorite. I think I'm between Poe and Laa-Laa for my favorite sim, and it's difficult. It really is just so difficult. So do let me know which one of these is your favorite sim for today, because I am so curious to know what you guys think about these. And again, if you guys have any suggestions for other characters or shows that you would like to see transformed into the Sims, do let me know, because like I said, I got this idea from one of you guys, and I actually have a lot of other ideas that I got from you guys as well that I'm probably going to do videos on in the future. So if you have any more suggestions for that, let me know in the comments down below so that I can put it into my little notepad. But we are now on to the last Teletubby for the day, which is Poe, and I think this was my favorite one when I was younger. Like I said, can't remember. It might have been my sister's, and that's the memory that I'm remembering of it, but I do not know. But this one is going to be the smallest Teletubby. This one is red, timid, shy, and soft-spoken. They also say that the Tiddly-Tubbies are cute babies. No idea what that's supposed to mean, but I guess that is information that you guys should also know, since I also know that information now. But anyway, saying timid and shy and soft-spoken, that also did not give me a lot of ideas on Pinterest either. Because how do you put something like soft-spoken into an outfit? Like, somebody can be soft-spoken and be goth. That's just, it's so weird to me. I don't know how I was supposed to do this, but I did. And I gotta say, I think I did a good job. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you guys also think I did a good job on this, or do you guys have a completely different, like, picture in your heads of what the Teletubbies are supposed to look like if they were to become Sims, or kind of quote-unquote human, because I don't think they're humans. I do not, they're kind of like little alien creatures with a vacuum. Was it a vacuum? I cannot remember the show. I have like very distant like flashbacks of what I can remember. Baby Sun being front and center in my head. Then the Teletubbies, obviously. And then there's like little things. I think they lived in grass houses or something, like little hobbits. Truly do not remember. That was a weird show. It's like a fever dream. What the heck were those people thinking making that? It's beautiful, obviously, loved it. But yeah, that's basically everything for today. That is all of the Teletubbies. Do let me know which Teletubby is your favorite Teletubby and which one of these Sims is your favorite for the day. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel. It really does help me out, and I will see you all in another video. Goodbye, everybody.